Hello everyone and welcome to my freak show. I have a theory and it's one of my favorites. Anna has dissociative identity disorder. Allow me to prove this theory to you. Spoiler warning though. Subscribe for all things AHS and like the video if you enjoy it. Shout out to channel member Blaze. Very quickly, let's review the definition of DID. Dissociative identity disorder is a mental health condition. If you are living with DID, it means that you have two or more separate personalities. These personalities control your behavior at different times. Each identity has its own personal history, traits, likes, and dislikes. DID can even lead to gaps in memories and hallucinations, like believing something is real when it isn't. Dissociative identity disorder used to be called multiple personality disorder or split personality disorder, but DID is one of several dissociative disorders, and these disorders can actually affect your ability to connect with reality. Other dissociative disorders include depersonalized and derealization disorder, which causes a feeling of detachment from your actions, dissociative amnesia, or problems remembering information about yourself. And I must state that many clinicians do not believe in DID. But the most infamous case of DID is Cindy James, who I will review at the end of the episode. Now, it was the missing time gaps that first stuck out to me, guys. I wondered why Anna is losing time. But it was when I saw Anna's face, like her reflection in episode 1, right before she went on to the Andy Cohen show, that made me wonder if she's suffering from a serious mental disorder. So think about this. What if Anna has dissociative identity disorder and is actually stalking herself? That would mean that the basement doesn't have a portal to hell, and there really isn't a huge pimple on her face. The whispers, the chants, the mysterious noises, the women in black, the women stalking Anna, the changing appointment times, all of that could simply be hallucinations per the symptoms of DID. Even the basement from hell, just a hallucination. There is no conspiracy against her, and she's pregnant with a normal child. And that would mean that Dex, as much as I hate to admit this, but this would mean that Dex is actually a nice guy who cares about his wife and unborn baby. If Anna has DID, then I can only imagine how Dex is utterly confused. And it explains why he's so protective and placates Anna. And I wonder if it's possible that Dex knows Anna has a mental disorder, but I guess that wouldn't make sense, as I'm sure he wouldn't want the possibility of it being passed on to his baby. I mean, science isn't sure if DID is genetic or environmental. However, those with family history of DID have a higher source of developing it than others who don't. So my personal feeling is Dex doesn't know Anna has DID and has only known her for 2 or 3 years. I'm sure he's utterly confused why his wife is someone one moment and another the next. There's one thing that I absolutely want to point out really quickly, because there's guys, I found a lot of compelling evidence to indicate that Anna is behind everything. Such as when Anna goes to sleep at night, she wakes up in different clothing. Or whenever she's taken, such as when she was taken from the basement, she was wearing a specific set of clothes, and then when she wakes up later to find out that Babette had been beheaded, she was in different clothings. In episode 2, after Anna chased the woman from her apartment, the words, "Don't do it, Anna," were written on Anna's mirror. Now, we all saw the lipstick on Anna's hands, but what I failed to notice was this was evidence that Anna was the one who wrote the words on the mirror. Another piece of evidence I found is when Anna is searching for Addie online. One of the links has already been clicked on, indicating Anna already clicked on that link on a previous occasion. Perhaps Anna doesn't remember she already checked out Addie online? Remember when Cora told Anna that Anna called and told her about a stalker? I went back and checked, and Anna never told Cora anything? And then remember when Dex told Anna that he was there when Cora told them about Miss Preacher and being harmless? Again, I went back to check and he wasn't there. But If Anna really has DID, then it would make sense that, of course, those conversations did happen, but her reality is mixed up from the mental illness. Same thing with Sonia and her green shoes. This would absolutely explain everything. Now, very quickly, guys, depending on what you believe, this would mean that Anna is a real-life Cindy James. Cindy James was born in 1944. Her father was an English teacher, her mother was a homemaker, and Cindy graduated college and became a pediatric nurse in Canada. She was married to Roy Makepeace, 19 years her senior, in 1966. They had a tumultuous relationship and separated in June of 1982. Then, in September of 1982 is when Cindy first reported a prowler. Phone calls of violent natures, break-ins, all of that was just the beginning. Now, of course, her ex-husband Roy was suspected, however, he denied all involvement, and Cindy soon became the victim of violent attacks and mysterious fires. The police were starting to believe at one point that Cindy was just making the whole thing up. But Cindy moved twice to avoid the stalker, none of it worked, and the incidents continued. Once a fire was even set in her basement, and a man actually saw another person outside of Cindy's house. In fact, there were multiple times that witnesses came forward to say that they saw someone outside of Cindy's house, but the police completely ignored it. Though they did have Cindy mentally evaluated, the clinician suggested that Cindy had DID, dissociative identity disorder. On May 25, 1989, Cindy picked up her paycheck from work and deposited it at the bank at 8 p.m. She wasn't seen after that, so friends reported her missing. The police found her car in a shopping mall parking lot with blood on the car, but no Cindy. On June 8th, a worker found Cindy's body in the backyard of an abandoned house. She was tied up with rope, a black nylon stocking was tied around her neck, and tox reports indicated she overdosed on diazepam and morphine. And the police believe that Cindy tied herself up, shot herself with morphine, and died. Police love that theory. Now, Cindy's family thinks it was murder, and Cindy reported over 100 incidents. Now, guys, if she did have DID, that means she systematically tortured herself for 7 years and over 100 incidents. Now, my personal belief is Cindy was a victim of stalking. There is 2 people in her life with motive and opportunity, Cindy's best friend and her ex-husband. And this is just my belief. I'm not accusing anyone of harming her, but my gut feeling is Cindy was mentally ill, someone knew it, and took advantage of her mental illness to enact some kind of revenge. Let me know what you guys think about Cindy James in the comments, but I mean, wouldn't this all be so sad if everything was just in Anna's mind? If this was the way that the show is going, I hope it ends with Anna discovering that she's been stalking herself and it crushes her mentally, causing a massive breakdown. Because there are real people suffering from DID and other true mental health horrors. So Anna's story can help people relate to others who are suffering from mental health problems and those around them who are helping them deal with it too. It would certainly demonstrate the devastating effects mental health has on a person. I mean, to experience this season through the eyes of a woman with DID is something that hasn't been done before. And this scenario is a true American horror story. Plus, Anna wouldn't be the only one with this type of storyline. It would absolutely align with AHS NYC. We all thought Big Daddy was real, even me, but he was a metaphor for the AIDS virus and crisis. So in this sense, the witches, the stalker, the strange occurrences, everything is just a metaphor for mental crisis. So, what do you guys think of this theory? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments because you know I love reading them. Weekly Wednesday live streams are every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. and new theory videos are, of course, every Thursday. Make sure you subscribe if you want more, like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, beware of beware of Sexy Scathach. Beware of Sexy Scathach.